Well, here we are one more time. How's it going?
It's going great, thank you. I'm not impressed with this weather, but otherwise, as you can see, I'm wearing the fleecy vest just to stay warm. It's
Yeah,
just
totally, right? So for those of you who are not in Canada and not in what we got like October 23rd here now, so it's getting kind of chilly around these neck of the woods. And thankfully no rain though, because usually here in Vancouver we're getting rain. So right now it's just today's actually been a little bit on the more cloudy side than usual, but lately it's been pretty sunny here, so I'm quite kind of happy about that. But boy, at nighttime it is cold.
just wait, honey bunny. The rain just started here. It is.
Oh, it did. Okay.
It did. You're going to get it in the next couple of hours. It's windy. It's definitely the fall storm season starting. So yeah,
Wow.
it's chilly. Yeah, it really was a gorgeous day until about 2:30. And then you could
Yeah.
just literally watch the clouds coming in. You're right. It's been really cold. I think this morning it was like 2 degrees. And we're in the warm part of Canada. We're in the southwestern part of Canada. So we're basically the warmest part of Canada. And
Exactly.
it's a little chilly. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of cold.
It's not what we like for work. So, hey, just by the way, for those of you who are watching, don't forget to share and like the video. Make sure all your friends and family and everybody else who could be interested in what we're up to know about it. Hit that button, subscribe.
Subscribe. What's really interesting that you'd say that, Ken, is because just before the program had started, I was going through some of the research that's kind of been coming through in the last several weeks. And there are a lot of, we know that the products that we are giving information about and teaching people about are astronomically fabulous. I mean, there's been quotes. I think it was University of Washington had basically said that we're the next biggest breakthrough after penicillin. So it's a pretty big deal. I can't remember the exact quote, but it's something like that.
Big.
It's
That's like
big.
major.
It's major. And so in this last month, there have been several articles, a couple that I'm looking at right now on heart disease and heart inflammation. So one of the products that they're talking about that we talk about binds itself to cholesterol. And if you're somebody who has heart disease, high cholesterol, etc., definitely you need to be investigating with us. Come and talk to us about this. There's also, I can't remember exactly what the other one was, but it was another heart one that they were saying, it's a NRF2 substance that we do. The third one, the big one that I've been really, really interested in lately, came out, I think, 2 weeks ago, and it's on breast cancer. And there's been quite a few articles with regards to cancer. Now, LifeVantage and LifeVantage distributors and affiliates, we never ever say that our products cure, prevent, or mitigate disease, because we can't make that claim. We just can't. But when the research, yeah, well, it's funny because when the research comes out talking about it, quite specifically talking about how oxidative stress and free radicals are the major component to all of these diseases, such as Alzheimer's and heart disease and, cancer, and 300 diseases are directly related and linked to oxidative stress or free radicals. And our product, NRF2, reduces oxidative stress by 40% in the first 30 days. And so if you understand that, you realize that even though we can't say that it's curing, preventing, or mitigating disease, you can see how reducing that inflammation, reducing oxidative stress is definitely going to be a good thing for you. So.
Exactly. Well, let's introduce our guest. I see we know.
Oh, lovely. I was really not sure if our guest was going to make it. So tonight we have Vandee Flake. And Vandee I just love this lady and kudos to her. If you had seen our very, very first interview with Sam Flake, this is Vandee's wife. And Vandee's the one that Sam really, really wanted to have come home. And they've got 4 kids. And, he wanted them both to be full-time parents. So the reason that this one is really, really cool is because Vandee is on the road. Vandee and Sam and their kids are on the road right now as we speak, on the way to a global conference in Salt Lake City. So welcome, Vandee. I can't wait to hear all about this.
Yeah, Vandee. And funny enough, Sam said that he's the head of the house. But if Sam's the head of the house, then Vandee's the neck of the house, which controls the head.
That's right.
Hi, Vandee. How are you?
Welcome to the show.
I'm doing good. We are traveling up to Salt Lake right now for the global convention. There's people flying in from all over the world, Japan, Australia, Amsterdam, and it's going to be an amazing, amazing event. The company's launching a new product, and we're super excited, but wasn't sure if I was going to get in where I had service, so I was glad that we had service. I hope it'll stay on while we're traveling here.
This is so cool. I can't, I am just excited. I've got goosebumps. I'm so excited about this. I really, really wanted to go, so I'm going to be living vicariously through you in the next 3 days as you're doing the conferencing. So, Vandee, tell us about yourself and tell us what's going on, what this conference is all about.
Okay. Well, a little bit of background on me is I kind of did what my dad and mom told me to do. I was the first one to graduate from college. Neither of my parents had went. And then I got a job and we had kids and we were doing good. I mean, we lived paycheck to paycheck. We had a house. We were kind of doing what everybody else was doing. And when we got invited to look at this, I was so excited about it. I told Sam not to even bring his wallet because we weren't going to sign up or buy anything. But what I found was whenever I started looking at the products and realized how amazing they were, I knew I wanted to get my hands on those. I knew I had family members I wanted to do. And then I started looking at it on the business side. And the business side really made sense to me. And at the time, I didn't think we'd build it as a full-time business, but more of a part-time, just to make a little extra money to pay for our products. And then I started looking at it on the business side. And the business side really made sense to me. And at the time, I didn't think we'd build it as a full-time business, but more of a part-time, just to make a little extra money to pay for our products. And then I started looking at it on the business side. And that's what happened. The business side really made sense to me. And
that's weird.
At the time, we built it as a full-time business, but more of a part-time, just to make a little to pay for our products. What did we do?
Okay, there we go.
Okay, are we back? Sorry, I didn't know what had happened there. So, anyway, Sam went to the first convention, and I didn't go with him because we had 2 small kids and I had things going on. And he came home and he tried to tell me about it. And it didn't really make a lot of sense to me. So the next time, so then I tried to, anyway, the next event was my birthday. And Sam said he was going up to this thing. And I didn't really want to go. So me and a couple of my girlfriends, we were all hanging out having birthday lunch when Sam and the guys all went to this big convention. Anyway, they decided at the convention that they weren't going to go again without their wives. So the other guys tried to sweet talk their wives of, oh, San Diego was so awesome. You need to come with me next time. Not Sam. He just called and told me, you've got to come. We decided that you guys need to see what this is all about. And that was really the turning point for me of realizing not only how powerful the products were, but how powerful this was as a business model. And we are jumping on the freeway trying to get up to Salt Lake. So I hope I don't lose you guys here, but.
So far, so good.
Okay.
Other than that loop.
Okay. But looking at the business, and going to the convention was really what gave our business that kickstart of getting the information and getting the people together. So you could see those hands-on stories, and you could see and find people that related to you, whether you were, a stay-at-home mom or a hairdresser, or you had a professional business. You could find somebody that related to your story and that you connected with, and you could see real life people having success. And so for me, that was such a powerful business model, and the chance to see the doctors really, really helped build my belief in this business. So I always encourage people, do whatever it takes to get to the events. And I know there's some happening up in Canada too, and I don't have the next one off the top of my head, but these events will change your life and give you a perception that you wouldn't get otherwise. So for me, that was like one of the most powerful things. Plus watching, just being able to see people grow and see people walk across stage making money and getting checks that had never done it before. Just keep driving, Mom. So, but sorry, we're driving. The driver's lost. She's like, "Where do we go?" I'm like, "Just you got like 50 miles. Just drive." So yeah, we're trying to get in and get everything coordinated, but it's going to be an amazing event. LifeVantage is launching the first hair care system that is Nerve 2 activated. And I don't have a lot of details on it yet, except in the first 4 hours of the pre-launch that was supposed to be super secret and only a few people had access to, and everybody got access to suddenly, they sold over 5,000 in a matter of hours.
Yeah. Wow.
And you know what? That surprised me. When you think about what the True Skin Care line does, and those people that have, troubled hair, which probably 85% of the population, I'm guessing. But you know what? That would be so, I can't wait for that product. I'm sorry. Anyways, keep going, Vandee.
No, I am super excited about it. And, I've had people that have just posted stuff about it, but because their customers and friends know about Protandem and the quality of products that we've launched before, they're like, "I want to try it. Give me one." They didn't even ask any details about it yet, which is good because we haven't seen the science breakdown on how incredible this product is yet. But we're really excited about it. We're really excited for, Sam and I have been part of this company for 8 years. And I feel like right now we have everything aligned up. We've had a CEO for the last 2 years that's been putting things in place. And what he's doing is he's putting things $1 billion in sales. And I just feel super, super excited that we're going to get there and that it's going to be an amazing launch. So seriously, if you have friends and you haven't told about this yet, you need to tell them, because there's been people I haven't talked to that joined under somebody else. So, or joined another business. So people are looking for network marketing. People are looking for some way to make extra money. People are looking for high quality products that are going to make them feel better, that are going to make them, just help with whatever they're struggling with. And we have an incredible answer. So I was just talking to the lady that cut my hair yesterday, and she was telling me about her daughter. So I gave her some Axio samples. I got her the information. She's going to check into this, see if it can be something to help her daughter focus, because our Axio is so incredible for brain food. So, you guys, those are some incredible things that are coming down the pipeline. And I'm super excited. we have an incredible opportunity. We're going to go meet with a few people with one of the top 3 income earners in LifeVantage, Mark Shansato, Executive Master Pro 10. That means every month his business does $2 million in sales. Okay, seriously, one of the neatest, kindest people you'll ever meet, and we're excited to spend some time with him this week too.
Well, it's really cool that you're talking about that, and like I said, I really wish I was going down. My most recent sign up person, who's John, he's actually going to convention. He only signed up on Friday, and he's going to convention, so I'm super stoked about it. I cannot wait for him to come back with information. I know Paula, who's my upline, she's going to be there. There's people all over on our team that are going to be there. Unfortunately, Ken and I are stuck here.
Well, I will shoot you as much information as I can on the Facebook groups, and yeah, make sure your person connects with Sam and I, and because we're doing a little team get together Friday during lunch, and there's some extra stuff happening, so it's going to be an incredible event. So we're super excited.
What do you guys hope to get out of it? I mean, obviously you're going to check out the new products and talk to people, but other than that, what are you hoping to get out of this one?
Well, this one's really special. We have Kristen that just hit Pro 5, and so she'll be walking the stage. We have 2 new Pro 4s that will be walking the stage in front of all 5,000 people, which is a super huge honor because you only get to do that once at the Rake Advance. So that's super exciting. The new hair product I'm so excited about, and I'm really excited to listen to Andy Andrews. He is an author and public speaker. He's written The Traveler's Gift, one of my favorite books. I've actually been re-listening to it again, but he's just such a down-to-earth person. Every time I've listened to him twice before, and I just feel like I get things that help me become a better leader and a better person in all aspects of my life, not only in LifeVantage, but at home with my kids, with my husband, just the way I interact with people. So he's one of my favorite speakers. And so I'm looking forward to him, and I'm looking forward to, just seeing all of the new stuff. And, they're giving away a whole bunch of cool prizes this week. So it's going to be a fun event for a lot of people.
Cool. Where is that again?
The event's in Salt Lake.
In Salt Lake, that's right.
Yeah, Salt Lake City.
Those of you who want to take a drive down to Salt Lake, you better go quick.
Yeah, come on down. We'll take you to the LifeVantage headquarters and everything else. It's going to be an amazing, amazing weekend.
And actually, if you come as a guest, there's a lot of other perks that people who are distributors don't get. So, go check in with those people at Salt Lake City and find out more about the product. Or, like I said, contact whoever brought you to this show, and they'll get you hooked up and finding out more information about what Vandee's talking about. Very cool. So, what are you looking for the most besides the product? And like you were just talking about seeing Andy and whatnot, is there something in particular other than that you guys are there for 4 days?
Yeah, we are. When you hit the elite ranks of Pro 7 and above, the company does usually just like an elite reception, but at convention they do a formal black tie dinner, and this year the theme's the masquerade ball. So Sam's got his cowboy tux, and we ordered masks, so I've got my dress and shoes. So it's going to be a fun event. And honestly, it's like a really fun family reunion. You get to see all of these friends and people that you worked with for 8 years. Some of these guys I'm closer to than I am with some of my own family members, just because I've been in their homes. I've seen their kids. I've watched them struggle. I've watched them succeed. And when you get to see people start to living their dreams, it really, really changes. And you guys are really in one of the most amazing teams and leaders of somebody that really just blew this out of the water and really showed Sam and I a fantastic way to network and build leader after leader after leader. And that is that whole Canadian team back into Hawaii and everybody up that's just really built that. And so that's really something special. But it's building these relationships with people I would have never met before. And yet you develop these friendships and relationships that will last a lifetime.
Well, like I said, I really do wish I was going to convention, because when I went to the one in Anaheim, I was so overwhelmed in the sense that because it was the first convention I'd gone to, and I'd only been with the company for a very short time, and meeting these people, these mentors that I knew about, but they treated me as if they were my next door neighbor. And it's such an amazing thing, an amazing feeling to know that it doesn't matter what rank they are. They just bring you into the fold, just like you're saying, and they're there for you.
You get to build relationships and friendships, not only with, your team, but cross-line. And it's fun to find somebody that's at your rank or struggling the same way you are, and to be able to, kind of have some friendly competition, and also just another mentor. I love to find people, and I save them in my phone, Life Vantage, this guy was a truck driver. Life Vantage, this guy was a teacher. So whenever I need to do a 3-way introduction with somebody, I know who to connect him with. And it makes a powerful story that way. So, yeah, I tell people, do whatever it takes to get to events, because people that go to the events, they rank advance faster, their checks are bigger, and they enroll more people, because there's something magical that happens when you get that. So, they're only 3 times a year, so do whatever it takes to make it to those big trainings. And I know they're offering them up in Canada now too, which is super awesome. We've been asking for that for a long time. But if there's anything we can do, I'll try to feed you guys as much as I can, at the event. But it's going to be
pictures of the ball.
Yeah, we want to see pictures of Sam in the ball. We want to see pictures of you guys at the ball.
Okay, we'll be posting pictures, so
that'll be awesome.
It'll be fun.
Oh wow! So,
cool.
Vandee, I'm curious. So, you told us how you kind of started the business. What's been the biggest challenge?
The best thing about this business is you work with people. The hardest thing about this business is you work with people.
Exactly.
So, you get a lot because you get so involved with people. So sometimes it's being a good friend, a good mentor without getting sucked into the drama of their life, but being a friend if someone needs it, why they go through personal challenges has been hard. We've had friends get divorces. We've had friends have health challenges. And just to be there for them, sometimes can be a challenge too. And honestly, for me, I'm more of an introverted person. So for me, starting to do FaceTime, starting to do trainings, getting up in front of people has been a big growth curve for me. And so that was kind of a personal challenge. And then it's hard to watch somebody give up on their dreams. And I always tell people, don't let anyone steal your dreams. There will be dream stealers out there, but don't let anyone steal your dreams. No matter what your dreams are. Your dreams may not be the same as mine, but whatever your dreams are, go out there and chase them hard, because we need more people that are dreamers. We need more people that are doing good in the world. So,
well, and when you challenge yourself to do those things, change doesn't happen just by sitting in the same spot. The only way you're going to change is by changing something. So, it means stepping outside of your comfort zone or whatever. Like you, I'm an introvert. I mean, most people would never, ever believe that, but I really am. And so this whole thing, thank goodness Ken's not an introvert, because he's been the one who's pushing me to do these things, and it's a lot of fun. I have to admit, I absolutely enjoy it. But it's every walk of life. and it's every personality type. So Vandee, so I really do want to thank you because I know you're probably getting close to that spot where you are going to tuck out. And thank you so very much for joining us tonight.
Well, awesome. I'll keep sharing good stuff. And yeah, it's going to be a fun thing. And yeah, look forward to seeing you guys next time you can get it down, or maybe we'll get up to Canada when it's warm.
That's April.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, all good. Enjoy your trip, and looking forward to seeing some feedback from how the weekend goes for you guys. And we'll talk to you both soon.
Thank you.
All right. Sounds good. We'll touch base with you guys next week. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye, Vandee.
Bye.
All right. So I'm Eileen Monks. This is.
I'm Ken Schmidt. And this is Meet the Pros one more time.
One more time. And don't forget, if you're interested in finding out more about the products or about the business or whatever, join us on the Zoom, which the link is right in this live feed somewhere. And that'll be starting in about 4 or 5 minutes.
There.
Thank you so much, everybody.
All right. We'll talk to you guys next week.